All right, time now to meet someone in our audience who shoots dogs and their owners for a living. And before you write in about that and lamb carousels, I should point out, of course, that he's a photographer, and his name is Brendan Burke. Ladies and gentlemen, Brendan joins us now. Hi, Brendan! As always. Thank you very much. So, a little bit about what's happening at shootmydog.ie. Obviously, it sounds menacing and mildly threatening, but it's nothing of the sort. Talk to me about it.
Yeah, well, what I do is I do portraits of people with their dogs in their home or location of their choice.
So, how did it come about? Why did you start such an operation?
Well, what happened was, about 10 years ago, my own dog, Charlie, he died, and I was devastated, when he died, and so all I had left was just, his collar, and so every time I looked at that, it was just sad. What I mean? It just made me really sad.
It's a huge deal to lose your dog.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah.
People like
they mourn, obviously.
Oh, absolutely. And because they're a huge part of your life.
Of course they are.
And so I would have loved to have a really nice photograph.
And you hadn't?
Of myself and Charlie. And I hadn't. And so the idea came into my head. I'd love to actually, do a little project, because I was always into photography, and so take photographs of people with their dogs. So so what I did was I was down in Clare, and I was staying with a friend of mine, Teresa McGann, and she had a dog, and she was talking to her friend on the veranda one morning. So I went out. The dog was looking over at me, looking very serene, and she was chatting away to her neighbour. Took the photograph, and she saw the photograph later on, and she thought, "Oh Jesus, can I have that?" And I said, "Of course you can." So I gave it to her, and a friend of hers rang me 2 weeks later. Wanted to know how much did I charge.
Oh, I see. Okay, so now...
So a little amber light came on then, you see. So then I met Jim Bartley.
Of Fair City.
From Fair City,
yes.
And I took a photograph of him with his dog.
That's a gorgeous photograph of the two of them.
Yes,
in
and
fairness.
And as you can see, they're the image of each other.
They're cut out of each other. And his name is Jim Bartley. So that works.
So, yeah, and so what happened was I was...
Yeah, you're right, it is Bella, thanks. It's great to have the Greek chorus here to help us out when we're stuck. Thanks for that, I'll pay you later.
So somebody saw the photograph, so they asked me to put it into the National Shield Award, which is this Irish Photographic Federation thing, and I won the colour print section of it. So suddenly I'm an award-winning photographer, so I was delighted with that. And so that kind of spurred me on to take more photographs, and that's what I was doing. OK, well, among Brendan's clients, thanks, Brendan, are some very well-known Irish people. And in order for you guys to win your audience prize tonight, you're going to have to pass a test. And so... Good. If you'd like to pose with your pooch or photograph Fido or have a Kodak moment with your canine, you can check out Brendan on his website, shootmydog.ie. Thanks for that.